Hey, so we're going to discuss some tips on how to create practice rhythms. And whether you're an instrumentalist or a singer, or you're both, think back on how much time and work that it's taken you to get to where you are today with your craft. And even after all of that time and effort, none of us have fully arrived still, because we can all still get better. And we should all want to hit that next level, but it's not easy, right? And there's really only one way to get there, and that of course is practice. But we need to practice the right things the right way with consistency and repetition and focus to make sure we make the right kind of progress. So let's practically dig into just a couple practicing rhythms that will not only help you prepare for a worship set, but will also help you get better as a musician or as a vocalist. So once you know which songs you're playing for your assignment, the first thing you should do is just listen to the song. And that might seem kind of obvious, but don't underestimate how helpful it is to get a song in your head. All of you probably already listen to music while you drive, so just listen to the songs there. And when you do, listen to the progressions or the melodies or the forms of the songs. Get really familiar with how the song's put together and how it flows both as a whole and with focus slanted toward your specific part. It's also a really helpful exercise to chart out the chord changes in the song by ear while you listen to it. You'll probably make some mistakes, or you'll make a lot of mistakes if you've never done it before, but it will help you memorize the progression faster than any other method, and it's just great ear training. Often if we just look at a chart with lyrics and chords on it, we kind of default to autopilot and really only read and react to what's on the page instead of feeling and anticipating where the song's going. See the difference? One just helps you learn something, but the other helps you learn and grow musically at the same time. So listen critically through the music before you ever pick up an instrument or sing along. Now once you feel like you know the song and you have it in your head a little bit, then you can dig into the rest of the resources you have to learn your specific part. Charts, tutorials, ISO tracks with your part boosted, whatever's available. Then you can really dive into the details that make your part fit into the whole song. That might be effects on guitars or sounds on a keyboard, which drum sounds like what you heard, how to sing to blend the right way in each moment, which strings to play, any number of other style choices you might make. And when you listen for detail, I would always be sure to listen with headphones, because you'd be really surprised at how much more you can hear without all the background noise around you. Then try rehearsing without the chart at all, or play along with the original reference track instead of your instrument ISO. That's an easy one to miss because it's easy to say, oh, I'm done after you've learned your specific part. But when you play your part again in context with the rest of the song, it's really helpful to know what else is going on around you in each part of the song. And then one of the most beneficial things you can do to develop as a musician or as a vocalist is to just be a student of your craft. And all I mean by that is just to understand your instrument and your gear. Know the theory behind what you're doing, how it functionally works, how to make it sound good, what it's capable of. Understanding as much as you can about what you do will only help you as you work toward advancing musically. And always be in conversation with people around you too, people you think do a great job. Make sure to bounce ideas and approaches and questions off of each other, because that both sharpens you and it keeps others sharp. I mean, it's really easy these days to make a quick video of yourself playing or singing a part. So if you have lingering questions or you just want to see how close you were to something, do that and just shoot it off to a friend or someone you trust and get some really honest feedback from them. So lean into the parts and the song and the instrument and your gear, your coach, your friends, anyone else on your team you can to keep yourself accountable to the pursuit of excellence that we've all been called to. Colossians 3:23 and 24 says, "Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you'll receive an inheritance as your reward." You're serving the Lord Christ. We of course honor God when we bring him our excellence, and he deserves the best. And remember that perfection isn't the goal, because it's unrealistic and it's unhelpful. Excellence is simply doing the best that you can with what you have right now. And however, with more experience and more opportunity, our excellence should be ever increasing. So let's stay committed to the pursuit of excellence, however that looks for each of us.